Hey, it's Heidi. Welcome back for another video. I want to talk to you today about this notion of withholding. We are a culture with men and women teaching ridiculous notions that in order to create attraction or create a relationship that you really deserve, you actually need to withhold from that person in order to create the desire that you're looking for. And we perpetuate that by saying things like absence makes the heart grow fonder, right? If you ignore him, he'll chase you, make a man chase you and want you in the hunt. And we subscribe to all these kind of ridiculous notions. Now, the reality is, really, when you're withholding and you're taught to withhold as a strategy to create desire in somebody, you're withholding, and how you do anything is how you do everything. So you're withholding all the time, right? Waiting and withholding. And really the only person that hurts is you. We're withholding because we're strategizing, right? We're thinking, okay, if I do this, if I don't call him back, that will create insecurity in him. And then that insecurity will trigger his rejection fears or his fear of abandonment. And that's what'll make him call me. Oh, congratulations, honey. You've triggered somebody's neurosis. That's kind of what we're banking on. We're banking on if I withhold, you're just going to be sick enough to run after me. The reality is withholding doesn't really create attraction. It creates neurotic behavior. Oh my God, it creates worry, anxiety, panic. What are they thinking about me? What are they doing? That's what that creates, not desire. It creates lack and craziness. So what do you do instead then? Because there is an element of I want to create the desire. We still want to do that in our relationships, and we still want to create this longing sense for each other. I totally get that. But guess what the way to do that is? To be fully and presently engaged in whatever thing you happen to be doing in that moment. So in order for you to create desire, you actually have to detach from your game that you're playing, whatever it is you're strategizing or doing to withhold from somebody, and actually do the opposite, which is give. Oh my God, craziness. You mean in order to create desire and attraction, I actually had to give of myself? Well, I'll tell you the fact. Men actually live to put a smile on your face, to see you in your pleasure. Your pleasure is actually your superpower. It's what makes you ultimately desirable. Isn't your strategy, isn't your A game, it is your pleasure. So your ability to be in your pleasure, which means if you feel in the moment that you're feeling loving or kind or generous and you actually want to tell somebody, hey, I was thinking about you, you're actually going to send that text that I'm in this moment, I'm just sitting here thinking about you, or the other night when we were together and it was just so great. But if you do that with your whole heart in the moment, and you detach from the strategy that you normally would attach to it. Like, if I text him, then this will happen. If I don't text him, then I can make this happen, or strategies. People aren't your puppets, right? People are meant to be experienced, not manipulated. And so what I want to encourage you to do is get into the present moment and fully do whatever it is that you believe in that moment, not what you think will be a strategy to make people behave the way that you want them to behave, including sexual pleasure, including sharing of yourself. Even this extends way beyond where we get told on dates, oh, hey, honey, don't talk too much about yourself. Withhold. You don't want to overshare. You don't want to, and then we criticize each other. Oh my God, he shared everything. He told me so much, or wow, she's really unloaded. Honey, is that what you believed in the moment? Because whoever you are is who you are. And if you're a person that really loves to share and then you restrict because you think, so it's here's what the restricting is about. Here's what withholding is really about. Withholding is really about, I don't believe, it's not like I don't think I'm enough. I think I'm too much. And so because I'm too much, then I need to withhold. I need to withhold my sex. I need to withhold my thoughts. I need to withhold my ideas. I need to withhold everything, and I need to restrict and be smaller. And that leads to a lot of other ways that you restrict and are smaller too. A lot of people who restrict in their relationships restrict everywhere else too, with food, with work, their ideas, their brilliance, So I don't want you to withhold anymore. I want my aim is to help you get your head around the fact that you're here on this planet to be as much as you possibly can be. And then, hey, if you happen to turn off a couple people who would prefer to strategize and manipulate, better to it. Better for you, right? Because then you can move on to the other people who are being real and genuine and authentic, and they're not afraid of who they are, right? Don't be afraid of who you are. You're not too much. What you're doing is you're afraid you're too much, so you're trying to withhold everything. Don't. The world deserves to experience you in your fullness, okay? Including the guy that you're dating that you're thinking, I don't want to call him because that's going to not be the right strategy. Shit. Let's call it a day on strategy and let's be ourselves instead. Have a great day. Talk to you soon in another video. If you want to subscribe, I hope you do, because you're going to get little videos to your inbox. Okay? So lovecoachheidi.com. Go subscribe and I'll meet you over there. All right? Bye-bye.